Hello dear students, in this video I am explaining you exercise 6.2. We have already done the BPT, that is basic proportionality theorem. Now you see in this triangle, in triangle ABC, this DE line is parallel to, this is the line and this line is parallel to BC. So we have already done that in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. Therefore, by BPT, what is the full form of BPT? Basic proportionality theorem. What will be the result now? AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. This AD upon DB equals to AE upon EC. Now we'll put the measurements. 1.53, 1 and it is x. So if you simplify this part, 1.5x equals to 3 or x equals to 2 centimeters. So that is the use of the BPT. With the help of BPT we can find the value of x. I hope this part is clear to you. Now you see the second sum. In the second problem, problem number 2, this part will be the common. And now AD is x, DB is 7.2, this is 1.8 and 5.4. So if you cancel, this is 1 by 3. So the value of x is 7.2 upon 3 or the value of x is 2.4 centimeter. The same problem. So I hope you understood the basic meaning of the BPT. I am taking the second problem. You see the second problem, that is related to the converse of BPT. Second problem, in triangle PQR, PE, EQ, PF and FR is given, and we have to examine whether this line is parallel to this line or not. That is, whether EF is parallel to QR or not. So now, first of all, we will calculate PE upon EQ. So it will be 3.9 upon 3. So it is 1.3. Second part we calculate PF upon FR. So it is 3.6 upon 2.4 or if you cancel it is 1.5. Now because 1.3 is not equal to 1.5, therefore EF is not parallel to QR in the first part. And that is because in BPT, when this line is parallel to this line, this part upon this part is equal to this part upon this part. So when these two parts, the ratio of these two parts are equal, then the lines will be proportional. But here you see that it is not equal. I am taking the second problem. In the second problem, these measurements are different. It is written here 4 and 4.5. This is 4 and this is 4.5 and this is 8 and this is 9. Now we will see this part, the second part. You will find that, second part, you will find that this is 4 upon 4.9. So it is 8 by 9. This point will remove 40 and if you cancel it by 5, it is. And what is PF upon FR? That is also 8 by 9. So we say that because PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR, therefore EF is parallel to QR by the converse of BPT. That is, it is the reverse part of the BPT, because when the lines are parallel, the parts are in the ratio, parts are proportional. So when the parts are proportional, the lines will be in lines will be parallel. So that is the second problem. I am taking the next sum now. Please see. Yes, dear students, see the next problem. It is written here that this line is parallel to this line and this line is parallel to this line. That is LM is parallel to BC and LN is parallel to C. So the first triangle we will, and we have to prove this part. So the first triangle is in triangle ABC. What you find? LM is parallel to BC. Therefore, AM upon MB is equal to AL upon LC. And this is by what? By the BPD. So that is the first equation. Once more, in the upper triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in triangle ACD, LN is parallel to CD. See, this line is parallel to this line. So what will be the result here? AL upon LC equals to AN upon ND. Again, this is also by the BPD. So now you see these two. If I compare these two, what you will find that x is equal to y and y is equal to z. So x will be equal to z. So we write from first and second. From first and second, we find AM upon MB is equal to AN upon ND. But you know, we have to prove AM upon AB and AN upon AD, not ND. So there are few more steps in this, and these steps are, please see the part. These steps are, the first is you make them reciprocal, both the side. So when we are making reciprocal of both the side, we have to make this side also. Then in the next step, we will add 1 because in left hand side as well as right hand side, if you add 1, there will be no change. This is the part of the proof of this sum. And now we take the LCM. So when you take the LCM is AM. So it is MB plus AM. This side also we take the LCM AN. So it is ND plus AM. The total of these two is AB. You see MB plus AM and ND plus AD. So AB upon AM. This side the total is AD upon AM. And in the last step, if you make the reciprocal of these two, then what you find? The reciprocal will be AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. So that is the part which we have to prove. This part is little extra, and in the next exercise 6.3, if I use the concept of similar triangle, it will be more faster. That I will take in the next exercise, but just now see, these are the steps for this particular sum. I hope this part is clear to you. Next problem. See this problem. We have to see this dotted line is parallel to dotted line and this dark line is parallel to the dark line, and we have to prove this part. The first triangle I am taking, in triangle BEA. BEA. Which line is parallel? DF is parallel to AE. So what will be the result now? BF upon FE is equal to BD upon DA first by the BPD. See this part. This line is parallel to this line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the second triangle is in triangle BCA. BCA. Which line is parallel? DE is parallel to AC. You see, this line is parallel to this line. This part is parallel. So this part upon this part, that is BE upon EC is equal to BD upon DA. Again, this is by the BPT. Now you compare these two parts. To make it more visible and clear, you can write BD. There is no problem. Now see BD upon DA, BD upon DA. So from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. What we conclude? We conclude BF upon FE is equal to BE upon EC. That is the part which we want to prove. So I hope this sum is clear to you. Thank you. I'll take the problems in the next video. The remaining problems of exercise 6.2.